There's been some meetings in the background and there's some sort of structural changes happening with the Foot in Review podcast. For the listeners, good morning footies. Welcome along to this extremely special episode. We're coming live from Crete. Right now we're sitting in the beautiful Eva Mare hotel. Got Graeme alongside me, otherwise known as Homer. John's in the background today. Marius is sitting to my right. He's obviously hosting us this week, which is fantastic of him. Just want to say there's three main points we'll cover in today's discussions. The first one will obviously be the wonderful setting of Crete. We're then going to move on to some background changes to the podcast and what that means for everybody else. And then the final point will be, as we move out of this cycle of footies and foot, we'll move into some special World Cup podcasting. But as I said, I've got Graeme alongside me at the moment. So Graeme, we're in this absolutely stunning setting. Can you just give me your thoughts so far on Crete?
Same as last year, fantastic. Cannot complain. We've got a fantastic host in Marius and his family, so thank you to Marius and his family for hosting us once again. Can't complain. Just looking over here, blue skies, blue water, beautiful weather, beautiful food, beautiful company. It's just been brilliant.
Yeah, I have to second that. It's absolutely a stunning setting, and Marius's hospitality and his family is second to none. This is my second time being here. I believe it's your second time as well. Caden's watching over from the wings. He's now had his third time. John has been here for all the Crete events. Obviously, he is the mastermind behind it all, but he's also brought his family here, so I think it's his sixth time to Crete. So to everybody, as you know, become a member of the Patreon, join the Discord, get to the correct level of access, and Crete 2027 could be on your calendar as well. Graeme, can you just talk about a couple of things that we've possibly done this week?
So FIFA or FC-wise, we've had our 2v2 tournament so far, and the hostess won the tournament with Caden as his partner, quite deservedly. They played very well all through it. Yesterday we went to an olive oil farm to see how they make the olive oil, test it. It was a fantastic day out. Went to a lovely restaurant in, what's the city called again?
I'll just ask Marius. Marius, how did you pronounce where we went for dinner yesterday?
The restaurant. It was called Dina's Restaurant.
Of course, Dina's.
It was a beautiful setting in the middle of the mountains. We have our 1v1 tournament later today. With a special prize for whoever wins it. Caden seems to be extremely confident that he's going to be, quadruple champion?
Yes.
We also have a trip to the snail farm and an olive oil farm on Friday, which I'm looking forward to. Other than that, we've had a family meal on the Monday night. We unfortunately had to say goodbye to two people, so obviously I hope everything goes well for Chris and Lara, speedy recovery. We're missing you all, and just generally relaxing in this absolute stunning, beautiful place. Like I said, blue skies, blue water, lovely warm weather. It's better than being back home anyway.
It certainly is, and I have to say, the Mythos beer here is absolutely delicious on a hot day. There's a couple of things I'd just like to reiterate to everybody. As you probably know if you've listened to pod in the past, but if you haven't, just for any new listeners, that it's not just for people to come and play FC/FIFA. It's for partners as well. My wife Susan is here. Graeme's fiancée Rach is here. As you mentioned, Chris and Lara were here, so that was Chris's partner Lara. So it's open to all partners, not just single people. So I just wanted to reiterate that that's the way it is. It's for the community. So everybody's more than welcome. So the second point, bringing us back to the first point. That's sort of Crete and what we've been doing. Got a few things planned as Graeme had mentioned. But the second thing we just want to touch on is there's been some meetings in the background and there's some sort of structural changes happening with the Foot in Review podcast. For the listeners, you shouldn't see any difference. There'll still be a fantastic show, a really high quality. John ensures that happens. But there's some internal movement around where that sits in John's model. So it's now going to be part of Cast and Clar. And within that, we just need to do some background changes where we elevate what we provide for the listeners to a certain level and a certain standard. Graeme, I believe you're going to take on some extra work on that. Could you just, without spoiling or going into too much detail, what are the sort of any changes you can discuss with the team?
We're going to try and be more active on social media, push the platform, obviously be more interactive with the community on other platforms other than just the Patreon and the Discord. So you should be seeing a little bit more coming from us on other places. We'll try to keep everything to the same standard as normal. But without spoiling too much, that's pretty much it. I don't want to spill the beans too much at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think, you will, as we get things confirmed closer to the timings and scales, but, there are still some ongoing discussions. We will clarify the schedule, etc. in the future. But right now, for you guys, it will still be, and girls, it will still be a fantastic podcast that you're all interacting with. And but there'll just be some background changes that will hopefully improve it for you people. Obviously, this is just quite a short one while we're soaking up the sun and the rays in Crete. And the third one is, as we know that we're coming towards the end of the FC cycle. Tots will end shortly, potentially a World Cup event, footies, there's not much left. So as we just mentioned, I've mentioned the World Cup, I think there's a plan, Graeme, that will move out of the foot and content and move towards World Cup content. Can you tell me some more about that?
Yeah, so with the game cycle obviously petering away towards its inevitable end and build up to the new cycle, the new version, we're going to move to keep with what the hype and the time is, which will be the upcoming World Cup and the US, Mexico and Canada. So we'll do some pods, we'll discuss the games, the highlights, potentially the lowlights, and just try and keep the pod going on a good hype train as it is at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's a sensible decision. As we all know, as foot comes to the end of a cycle, there's not really as much to talk about. A lot of it is forecasting and guessing what's coming. So, I think it'll be really good to have a little bit of live football to discuss. Come on, Scotland. Well, we'll leave it at that. As we've now covered the three main talking points of today, just wanting to round up and say that we're obviously going to break off shortly and prepare for our 1 versus 1 tournament. That kicks off at 2 p.m. local time here in Crete. Graeme's already said Caden feels really confident after winning the 2v2. John is a disposed champion, is looking to get back on form. But right now, just couple of things left to say. If you can, as always, if you enjoy the pod, leave us a 5-star review on any of the platforms that you listen to your podcasts on. Obviously, if you want to join us, you can join us at patreon.com/footandreview. You can also access the footandreview.com website, where there is some new merchandise available to purchase. And other than that, I'm just going to drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
F-U.
T.
F-U.
T.
F-F-F-U.
T.
F-U. T.
T.
T. Interview. F-U.
T.